I hope you're having a great day. We are going to be going through this, having it all, the Great Law exercise. All right. So I hope you downloaded the document. Welcome to my Achieve Even More program every Tuesday morning. I hope you're doing great. When you can sign up right now, join me and say hello. Tell me where you're from and what do you do. We are, as you know, going to be talking about the secret to setting the law of attraction into motion so you can achieve more of your life's goals and dreams. Do you enjoy these Tuesday morning sessions that I do? I guess it's Tuesday morning here in San Diego. I hope you're doing great. If you can hear me and see me, just let me know. And again, I'm going to be going through this little manual that you could have downloaded on my Facebook page a little bit earlier. We're going to be talking about the Great Law, but specifically, there are several corollary laws that I teach all of my students. So we're going to be going through those today. I'll give you some ideas of how to get this law of attraction working for you. So everybody knows this great law, right? Everything is energy. Energy is neither created or destroyed. It's the cause and effect of itself. It's evenly present in all places at all times. Energy is in constant motion, never rests. Energy is forever moving from one form to another. Change is energy's only constant. Now, there's a lot of different aspects to these laws, right? We're going to be covering several of them fairly quickly. You can also, like I said, you can download this right now. My team will put up a link in just a few minutes for you. It's about 5 or 6 pages. There's a little workbook in here. Let me say hello to a few of you. Hi there, Jill and Rashmi. Hello, and Harmony. Hello, good day. Budwan, hello there from Brampton, Ontario. Give me a second here. All right, so how many of you believe in the law of attraction? Let me know. Do you believe in the law of attraction? I'm just pouring myself a little bit of water. Do you believe in the law of attraction? Yes or yes? A lot of people misunderstand the law of attraction, all right? So type in right now if you can, does the law of attraction work? Does the law of attraction work? Good morning there, Liz. Arisbeth, hello. Does the law of attraction work? And just let me know you can hear me and see me well. I was having some tech issues a little bit earlier and got everything working. So I'm here in beautiful, cool, but sunny San Diego. All right, so does the law of attraction work? Is there such a thing as the law of attraction? I think there's a lot of misconceptions about what the law of attraction is. Hi there, Basma. So if you believe the law of attraction, so Dave, how? Yes. Hello there, Arturo. Hi there, Harmony. Attraction is built into the universe. So if attraction is built into the universe, Harmony, that must also mean that repel is built into the universe, right? So the first thing that I want to do is obviously share with you a couple of the laws, the corollary laws. So the first law, as I mentioned, this is on the first page. Everything is made up of energy. So, you know, this little glass top to my water bottle, you know, this little case, my glasses, my sweater, it's all what? Made up of vibrating packets of energy, coalesced, the atoms that are coalesced, the molecules that are coalesced, they're all vibrating. If you were to look at your hand with an electron microscope, you would see this vibrational, entity that's coalesced together into, this thing that we call a human, right? Hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. It's called HONC, H-O-N-C, are the main elements of energy. Now, I want to show you something, right? In my glass, there is something that we call is water, right? Water is made up of 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen molecule, right? Put together, the hydrogen and the oxygen formulate something called water. What happens if I slowed down the vibration of the molecules that we call water in this glass? If I took this glass and I put it into the fridge, what would happen? Would the molecules increase in amplitude of vibration or decrease in amplitude of vibration? So if they decreased in amplitude of vibration, this would freeze, right, and have ice in a solid state. So H2O in a solid state is called ice. H2O in a liquid state is called water. Now, what if I put heat underneath the glass? Would I increase the vibration of the molecules in the atoms, okay, called H2O? If I increase the amplitude of the vibration, steam would actually rise from the top of this glass, right? Now, with steam, since the vibration is so much higher, you could take that steam and you could move a locomotive because the vibration is so much higher. So in a water state or liquid state, I can drink it. In a solid state, I could cool down my face or water. So all energy does is it moves from one form to another, from solid to liquid to air, ether, gas, and then through something called the transmutation of energy, it reverts back to water, etc. And so what we have to understand is the great law, the law of energy, is first and foremost understanding the framework that everything is in a state of vibration. Now that's law number one. And so when we talk about the law of attraction, that's on page number 2, okay, that you can have. My team put up the wrong document, I think. It's showing a different picture. So Chelsea, if you're watching right now, it's showing the Exceptional Life Blueprint. We want to give everybody this document right over here, the Having It All, the Great Law. So, but let me come back to what I was saying. So when we're talking about energy, there's the great law of attraction and vibration. When things are on the same frequency, they are in resonance. All right, so let's not think of the law of attraction, okay, as this thing that's like a magnet that attracts, because if you were to take magnets and put together, positive and positive, it actually will repel. It's positive and negative that are in resonance and attract. So when we're thinking about the law of attraction, I want you to skip the old metaphysical laws that you may have heard of or explanations you heard of, and I want you to think about resonance. So for example, have you ever walked into a room and not a word has been said, and something's wrong, and you say, because you're feeling the vibration, you're feeling this, something is wrong, your intuition is picking up the vibration in the room, and something's wrong, and you go, hey, what's wrong? And the people in the room go, oh, nothing. And you go, no, seriously, what's wrong? Well, how do you know that something is off? And the answer is because this thing called our body and this thing called our brain is energy vibrating at a certain frequency. And so when things are not great, we're emitting this frequency that other humans can feel. We're picking it up with our intuitive sensors in our brain and through our field. So when we think about the law of attraction, we should actually be thinking about, am I in resonance, right? Okay. Energy that is on the same frequency will resonate and attract. So if you want to understand the law of attraction around wealth, a relationship, health, money, are you in resonance with that which is already here? See, if you're thinking positive, but you're feeling negative, if you're thinking, I want to double, triple, quintuple my income, but inside of you, you're thinking that you're not smart enough, not good enough, not worthy enough, then part of you is vibrating at the, here's what I want to have, be, attract, etc. But if there's another part of you vibrating at a different frequency, there is no harmony, there is no resonance, there's chaos. First and foremost, does this make sense so far? I'm just, in this part over here, right? So energy that is not on the same frequency will not resonate and will repel. energy that is not on the same frequency, spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical energy that is not on the same frequency will repel from each other. That's why you can hear somebody speak for 1 or 2 minutes and you go, oh, that's just not the right thing for me. Does this make sense, right? So is it possible? Just play with me for a moment. If you like this, hit the like or the love button. Is it possible that when you and I have a thought, the electrical signal of that thought that creates the neurochemical and biological response throughout 100 trillion cells, vibrating packets of energy, they're cells, they're oscillating, they're vibrating. Is it possible if I'm thinking positive, if I'm feeling love, if I'm feeling hopeful, if I'm feeling that this is going to happen for me, is it possible that I, through thought, am emitting that frequency that resonates with the thought? Is it possible? Come on, of course it's possible. If I am energy and my thoughts activate cortisol, epinephrine, oxytocin, norepinephrine, a variety of neurochemicals that excite or depress my cells, is it possible that just like a radio station emits a frequency, a song, music, different frequencies, that you and I are emitting the frequencies of our dominant thoughts, are emitting the frequencies of our dominant emotions. And then that with our behavior dictates whether we're in resonance or not with all the good, the health, the wealth, the relationships, the career, the money, the business, the love that we seek. Is it possible? Well, our physical universe is simply a manifestation of our dominant thoughts and emotions and behaviors. I'm going to talk about that law in just a moment. If I was to have, hold on a second, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. Okay. Can you see this? I had this. I've been wanting to use this. Hello? Can you see this? Look at this. Okay, so what are we doing? We're magnifying. Okay, I'm going to give you one of my favorite examples. First and foremost, participate with me, and I'm going to share something super valid with you. Is everything energy? So let's come back to the premise, right? That everything is energy. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? Yes or no? Do you believe that everything is energy? And for those of you that have just joined, I'm going through this little workbook that you can download for free that'll walk you through, all of this. I have the law of attraction, law of cause and effect. I'm going to go pretty fast now. Okay. Do you believe that everything is energy? Yes or no? Okay. If everything is energy, that means that you and I are energy. My table is energy. My New York Times bestselling books are energy. The glass up there and up there is energy. Everything's energy. Is the sun energy? Is the sun energy? The sun, the beautiful star 90+ million miles away from us. Is it energy? Yes or yes? Come on. Yes. Okay. So like and love. Yes, it is. Okay. So pay close attention. This is one of the greatest lessons you're ever going to learn. If the sun is energy and you sit outside and, you're enjoying the sun and it's nice and warm, if you sit long enough, the concentration of energy on your face may cause a little bit of a tan, right? So it's going to cause your skin to get tanned. Agreed? So the energy is having an effect. The energy that's 93 million miles away, that's taking 8.8 minutes to reach my face from the sun, can affect my skin, right? Now, what if I took that sun and in between the sun and my face, okay, I took that light, right? You see the light? If I took that light and focused it through the lens, concentrated it to my face, could I burn a hole in my skin? Or if I took one of my goal cards, right? This is my goal cards, right? If I took the sun, right, and I've used it to magnify, to increase the amplitude of the vibration of the energy called the sun through the magnifying glass, onto the paper, right? Could I burn a hole in the paper by focusing that energy? General sun, right, is general heat. But with a little bit of focus and concentration, right, I can increase the amplitude of the vibration of the sun. Now, stay with me. Watch this. What if I took the same sun and instead of just focusing the sun a little bit, okay, a little bit, between the sun and the paper, what if I reduced the energy or increased the amplitude of vibration so I can actually get a laser, single photon, same sun, but focused even more highly, okay? Could I use the energy of the sun to create a laser to burn through a piece of steel? Yes or yes. It's not a no, yes or no question. It's a yes or yes answer. Okay. Why is this important? Okay, it's important because the more you learn to concentrate, okay, the more you learn to concentrate, your brain, the electromagnetic switching station that can be fragmented or focused on your vision, health goals, wealth goals, relationship goals, career goals, the more you can stop being distracted, the more you can concentrate. The most powerful tool, the most powerful electromagnetic switching station called your brain, right? You activate that left prefrontal cortex. You activate the emotional parts of your brain. You activate the instinctual parts of your brain. The more you learn how to focus on your precise vision and goals and how you're going to achieve it, and then you take inspired action daily, the more you are concentrating this molecular structure called a human being to move towards the goal, but the more you are in resonance with exactly what you want to achieve. So is it possible that by learning how to do that, you can achieve your goals faster and easier than ever before? And the answer is absolutely. But you know what everybody thinks? Oh, I'm just going to hope and pray and my goals are going to become a reality. That is just bullshit. So stop fooling yourself, okay? I hope you don't mind a little bit of animation. So in the world that we live in, this is one of the other great laws, the law of cause and effect, okay? The law of cause and effect. For every effect, there's a cause, and for every cause, there's an effect. So if you are thinking positively but feeling negatively, that is a self-fulfilling doom loop. Cause, effect, cause, effect. You have to do, okay, I'm going to type in something right now, S-E-M-P. All right, S-E-M-P, I just typed the word for you. S is you've got to get the spiritual energy, the emotional energy, the mental energy, and the physical energy in alignment. If any one of those four things is out of alignment, that would be like having your dial on the radio station for classical music or jazz or rock and roll or love songs just a little bit off the station. Our universe operates by law and precision. At the physical level, physical laws. At the quantum level, quantum laws. And yes, there's randomness in the quantum field, but it operates at lightning speeds perfectly every time, no exceptions, okay? Perfectly every time, no exceptions. So if you're out of alignment with the laws, you're not on the station, right on the station, okay? So for every action you take, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Take the right action, the right reaction comes. Take the wrong action, the wrong reaction comes. That is the law of cause and effect, and you could read more about it. My team just put up a document for you. And then there's the law of gender and creation. The law of gender and creation, right? So I want you to think about the law of gender and creation, okay? We understand it through sex. In nature, if you think about how, bees pollinate, seeds all over the place, and there's a law of gestation of gender and creation. What do we know about the law of gestation and creation? Well, we know that for every seed, there has to be some time in order for the seed to germinate, to manifest from seed, an idea, a thought, to physical manifestation. If I gave you a carrot seed, and we put it underneath the soil, and we pack the soil, all right, what would happen with the carrot seed? It is vibrating. It's still a seed. It's vibrating. It's attracting to it that which is in resonance with the vibration, okay, that the seed is in underneath the soil. Water and nutrients come to the seed, where a little root comes out. Little root comes out, and then what happens? It's getting the nutrients, and it increases the amplitude of the vibration through getting the nutrients that it needs. Okay, what about a plant? You plant a seed, it develops a root system. The plant comes up from outside the soil. The sun then, through a process called photosynthesis, gives it the nutrients that it needs through chlorophyll to increase the amplitude of vibration. And this little seed, through the law of vibration and gestation, becomes this beautiful oak tree. All that you are seeking is already in the universe, but you may or may not be in resonance with it. You may or may not know how to use it. You may be ignorant, which means you just don't know. It's not that you're not working hard, but you may be working hard doing the wrong things. So what we're dealing with, energy. Oh, I love this stuff. This is the stuff that changed my life when I was in my 20s. All right, that's why I wrote my book, Having It All. That's why I created my Having It All programs, is seeds manifest when the time is right, not because you dig up the seeds. Stop digging up the seeds too early. You have to allow the law of gestation and manifestation. You got to pull the weeds out of the garden, right? Your head, get rid of the negative thoughts, negative emotions, disempowering behaviors, disempowering habits. Those are your weeds. You got to make the soil fertile, allow the universe to do what she does maximally efficiently, on time, every time. No exceptions. If you're in your own way, you got to get out of your own way. If you've got disempowering beliefs, disempowering self-image, you don't have the knowledge, the skills, you have fears that are holding you back, that is the negative vibrations that are eating up the seeds, your thoughts, your goals, your vision, your dreams. So law of gender and creation. Do you like this? I love doing this. This is part of my contribution back to the world, is giving back to people who are like me, hungry to learn, to grow, to become more, to have more, to give more, while I'm alive, right? So then this is the one, okay? I'm gonna put this is the greatest secondary law. Let me write this down. The more you hit the like and the love button, the more you say, John, this helps me, the more I get excited. So do it. The law of Goya. How many of you have heard of the law of Goya, right? The law of Goya. I learned this 40 years ago. Okay, I'm 50, actually 39 years ago. I'm 58 now. The law of Goya, right? What the hell is the law of Goya? That's not in any of the books. Well, it's in the John Assaraf book, okay? The law of Goya is the get off your ass Araf law. Get off your ass law. And when you get off your ass to take action, you have to do the right things in the right order at the right time. Timing matters. Details matter. We live in a universe, you know, of precision, right? So if I was to give you, you know, 4 numbers, okay, let me just write something down over here. Let me see if I can get. All right, here are. So here's 4 numbers: 7, 14, 21, 28. These numbers will open up a safe. Right over there, there's a safe with $1 million in it. I gave you these 4 numbers, but I didn't give you the order that it needs to go, you know, on the lock in the safe. You just had to figure it out. You know, should 28 go first, 21, 7, 14, like these are the numbers. Do you know how many combinations there are just for those 4 numbers? 7 first, or 14 first, or 21 first, or 28 first, or are they in 2nd place or 3rd place? You have to take the time to understand, what should I do to achieve the goal I want to achieve? I don't care what your goal is: health goal, lose weight, keep it off, relationship goal, be more in love and get more respect and feel amazing in my relationship. I want to make twice as much money as I do right now. I want to build a business. I want to write a book. I want to travel around the world. I want to give more to charity. Everything you want to achieve, somebody's already achieved, which means that the combination of how to achieve it already exists, right? The combination to how to achieve it already exists. All of the knowledge, all the skills, all of the strategies, the tactics, the blueprint of what you need to do already exists. So that's not the problem. The problem is all the other stuff that's in your way that you may not be in harmony, in resonance, either spiritually, emotionally, mentally, or physically by not doing the right thing. So your job is to stop just taking action and start taking inspired action based on what will work. So the law of Goya, let me see where I have that one, right? The law of Goya, or the law of action. All right, hold on. Let me just go through this manual. By the way, like I said, my team's putting up a link for you if you want to get this document. So there's the law of cause and effect. Here we go. All right, so when we're talking about the law of action, all right, the first step in achieving your goals is write the goal down. Oops, right over here. Write the goal down. Why? A couple things. Number one, it gives clarity to your brain about what you want. When you write down what you want and you look at it and you feel that, hey, this is what I want, now you're increasing the amplitude of the vibration because you're focusing on the thing that you want to achieve. Now, what do you think happens when you take your mental faculties and you use the biggest part of your brain, the occipital lobe, the visual cortex, when you use a big part of your brain to see yourself, feel yourself, the emotional part of your brain, the limbic system, a little bit different, deeper on the inside, the middle of your brain, and on the outside, the parietal lobes. When you use the visual cortex and the emotional part of your brain, and you start to feel what it's like to actually have it, be it, feel it, and that becomes more real than your current circumstances, is it possible you're switching your brain and your vibration from your current focus, awareness, and energy into the new focus, energy, and awareness of what it is that you want to achieve, which is already here and already available to you? If you keep living in reverse or in the past, you keep recreating the past. If you allow your present circumstances to control your thinking, you're recreating more of the past and more of what you have. But when you take your occipital lobe, you take your frontal cortex, you take your emotional part, your instinctual part, and you now start to see yourself in that new resonance, harmony, and receipt of that which you want. Now you've just switched from the 95.1 station of my current life to 99.5, which is the life that you want, the goals you want to achieve, the money you want to achieve, the car, the houses, the charities, the relationship. You have to see and feel and be in the new state and make that more real than your current state. That's when you start to get into resonance. That's when you activate the law of attraction. That's when you are the energy that resonates with what it is that you want to achieve. Anything less than what I just shared with you, including doing the right things, is wishful thinking. It's hope and prayer. The drug of choice for most people is hopium, and the inflammation disease of choice is excusitis. Listen, all the knowledge, all the skills, all the how-to let go of whatever is holding you back and to move you forward towards what you want is readily available for you. But you have to let go of your stories and your excuses. You have to practice until you can't get it wrong versus practicing it once to get it right one time. We're living in a universe where there's more than enough for everybody. We're living in a time where everything you need, everything you want, everything you need to do is readily available to you. Are you willing to let go of all of your anchors? Are you willing to let go of your current identity to create a new one? If you want the law of attraction to work for you faster and easier than ever before, follow some of what I shared. If you want to really achieve it faster, follow all of what I shared. Okay, There is your Achieve Even More program for today. If you enjoyed this, would you share it, please? Hit the share button. I want to help as many people as possible live amazing, spectacular, exceptional lives. Why? Because that is your birthright. It's not to have just enough or to be in a state of scarcity. It's to be in a state of abundance because the universe is abundant and you are abundant. And all you need to do is remove some of the obstacles, the mental, emotional, physical, strategical obstacles, and claim what's already rightfully yours. I appreciate you. Please share it. If you enjoyed this, hit the like or love button. Give me some love. I'll give you back some love. High five. I appreciate you so much. And I'm also on Instagram. For those of you who like following me on a daily basis there, I post stuff. I have a YouTube channel. Look at there. And as always, we at NeuroGym want to help you strengthen your mindset and your emotional skills and resiliency so you achieve your goals and dreams faster and easier than ever before. Share, like, love, high five. See you next Tuesday. And download the little manual and go through the workbook. It's free. Bye now.